Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Andrea, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to create the look that I'm wearing right now. I always say that whenever I have no idea how I'm gonna name this. It's a full look, very glamorous I would say. The only thing that's missing maybe are the false lashes, which I didn't feel like applying it today. I feel like it's already enough with everything. What really inspired me was this eyeshadow and the top, which I love, but I think I should have gotten maybe a size bigger because I keep on pulling these. I like everything with shoulders. Before we get into this video, make sure that you have subscribed to my YouTube channel. A lot of you are watching the videos without being subscribed. Just want to let you know that it would help me so much. Click on the ring bell button so you'll be notified whenever I post new videos for you. It's usually 2 times a week, Tuesdays and on Sundays. All right, now let's get into it. We're going to start with this Tatcha the Silk Canvas. This is one of those smoothing primers, and I'm not going to use it all over the face. It looks like this, by the way. I'm just going to use it wherever I've got very large pores, which is in the center of my face. It's around the nose. I find that it works better when you just press it and not just spread it on the chin. I'll be honest with you, my skin has been acting very weird. It has a later reaction to all the Christmas food that I was eating and just all the sweets that I had. Now we're gonna move on with the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate in Intensity 1. I'm gonna use this small brush. This is a highlight and illuminate brush from Mario and Sephora collection. Warm up the skin a bit. When you apply the contour or the bronzer first and then you go on with foundation, it just looks so much more natural. I am going to blend with the same brush. Moving on with the Sigma E55 brush, I'm going to apply a little bit of contour on top of my lip and under. It's going to give a little pouty effect with the same brush, that same product to contour the nose. Next, I'm going to use this Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. This is a number 1 Linen. I don't have any self-tan on. I'm not cheating with the color of my skin today. This is the real me. I'll just spread this foundation. I love this applicator. However, I'm not going to use it as a concealer. Again, I'm going to use this Makeup by Mario and Sephora brush. This is the cheek brush, but it's round, it's synthetic, can be used for foundation or concealer. And now what I like to do is to apply first the foundation wherever I don't have the contour. It feels so soft. And I like how it blends. By the way, this foundation, for those of you who haven't tried it yet, has an impressive coverage, I would say. Especially for being Clinique. When you think about Clinique, Clarins, these brands are more about natural skin, not much coverage. But this one has a medium to full coverage, I would say. But it's very hydrating. Next, with whatever is left on my brush, I'm going to blend this contour. And the reason why I love to apply the contour first is because of this. It becomes just seamlessly. It's so beautifully blended when you apply it first and then come with the foundation. When you blend the contour, make sure you don't do, big movements so that you really move the placement of this contour. Make sure you keep it in that same place. Now I'm going to take this smaller brush. It's also from the Makeup by Mario and Sephora collection. It's the concealer brush. And I've taken a tiny little bit of that foundation, I will apply it on the bridge of my nose in a very straight line. The straighter and the thinner this line is, with whatever lighter product you're using, the more straight and narrow your nose will appear. Then I'm going to take this 217 brush from MAC and I'm going to blend the edges of the contour. You don't have to contour your nose. You don't have to do any of these steps if that's not your jam. Now I'm going to use concealer, and this is the Jouer Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer. This is in the color Custard. Incredibly high coverage, full coverage, super full coverage concealer. You got the gist, right? A little goes a long way. One dot, one dot. I'll take that MAC 217 brush. You could absolutely use it for concealer. As you can see, I like to spread it first in the inner corner, a little bit down the nose. I take the concealer on the brow bone. It's like I'm starting fresh. It's like a clean canvas. Now I'm going to take this beauty sponge. This is from Fenty Beauty, and I'm going to go over the concealer. This will ensure that I have not applied too much. This was clean, as you saw. So I just sort of press the concealer, but I'm also in the same time taking the excess off. I do the same thing between my eyebrows and the forehead. And look, that's quite a lot of product that I grabbed, so it was a little bit too much. I'm going to set the whole face using this RCMA No Color powder. This used to be my go-to powder years ago. I don't know why I even stopped using it. I guess I liked the Laura Mercier for the color as well. I know they say it's a translucent color. It's a translucent powder, but I actually feel it's a little bit brightening. I guess that's why it's so popular. This is a universal setting powder. It has a lot of product in here. It's very affordable. It has talc and silica. It won't change the color of your foundation. It won't have any flashbacks, so it makes it a great powder for everybody and for all occasions. Now, once again, I'm going to go over the concealer with this beauty sponge from Fenty, just to make sure the concealer did not set in those wrinkles. And then I'm going to use a small brush. This is a mini cheek brush from Sonia G. You can find these brushes on Beautylish. I'll link them in my description box. Just apply a little bit of that powder under the eyes, around the nose, and on the forehead. Unless you're doing a red carpet look, you can get away with applying a little bit more powder, especially if you're oily on the T-zone. The only place where the powder can be tricky is under the eyes because there's a lot of movement in there. And unfortunately, the skin under the eyes is so much thinner than the rest of the face. So the more product you apply on that very thin skin, the more it's going to crease. And it's going to look so much drier. And sometimes you will see wrinkles that you didn't even know you had. I'll take this unbelievably soft brush. This is from Refer and 06. It's rarely available on their website. It's incredibly soft. This is natural bristles, but it's cruelty-free. Don't ask me how they do it, but they told me it's guaranteed it's cruelty-free. I'm taking a little bit of that powder and let the angels sing. Just setting the rest of the face, avoiding this, the highest part of your cheekbone. So wherever you see that your cheekbones are, a little bit more lifted, that's where you don't apply powder. We're gonna move on with the eyes. As you saw, I've started this makeup having already a product on my eyebrows, and that is the Glossier Brow Flick. Now, I'm going to use this NARS Skin Deep palette. This is a great neutral palette, in my opinion. If you don't have anything like this, this is great. No matter your skin tone, no matter the color of the eyes, it's just a great palette to have as your basic. If you have something similar, like, don't you dare. I'll take the Sigma E25 brush with this color right here. It's more of a cool brown, and this will mimic the natural shadows. Now I'm going to place it in the crease. And also at the outer corner. Imagine that you are hugging the eye with this color. Now this shape, it's flattering on everybody. With this 27S Misa brush, I'm going to apply the same eyeshadow on the lower lash line. I would say this is like the basic shadow that I do, like under the eyes, a little bit at the end of it, and then in the crease. That always gives you that illusion of bigger eyes, bigger, more open eyes. So I guess this really looks good on everybody. Next, I'm going to take this eyeshadow from Sisley. This is in Glow Pearl number 40. Now, on my skin tone, it's very hard to find a beautiful gold that is not two golds. A lot of the golds that I found are either towards green or towards that orangey yellow. I find this color to be so incredibly beautiful. I have a few other eyeshadows from Sisley, but none of them are as beautiful and as pigmented as this one. And they come with this tiny little applicator, and I thought, let's give it a try. I would normally apply this kind of eyeshadow with my finger, but I'm actually surprised on how it turned out on the other eye. So I'm also going to apply it on the lower lash line right on the inner corner right here. Then I'm going to take this eyeshadow from ColourPop, and it's called Let Me Explain. Perfect eyeshadow to be applied in the inner corner. And I'll just take the same little sponge brush and apply it right on that tear duct. Alright, now I'm going to take this Sigma Detailed L04 brush, but they say it's a lip brush, but I'm telling you, for eyeshadow, this is amazing. Now take a black eyeshadow, any very dark eyeshadow, like a dark, super dark brown, and what you want to do right now is just look straight in the mirror, and you're going to apply that black eyeshadow at the end of your eye. Imagine that you're massaging the roots of those lashes. That's how you want to apply this, so that you really get in between those lashes. You want to start this black dance on your lid from the middle of your pupil towards the end of your eye. Don't apply anything in here, else you're going to lose this feeling. Okay, you see how this eye has like this kind of feeling, like very winged? This is how you achieve it. Okay, so don't apply. If you apply in here, basically you're gonna make it round. Now from the end of your lash, you're gonna imagine there's a parallel line with the water line. Okay, so you're gonna go like this. It doesn't have to be perfect from the very beginning. When you're at the end of your eye, you just want to flick it a little bit. Now you can raise your eyebrows so you can get in between those folds, because what happens when I sit straight, I have like 1, 2 folds right here, because it's just the shape of my eyes, and I'm also not as young anymore, so the eyes change. And you don't have to stop doing the kind of makeup that you love. You just have to reinvent it, find ways. This is a Tarte double take eyeliner. I cannot say it's my favorite, but it's what I have right here. And I'm gonna apply eyeliner at the base of the lashes and also wing it a bit. Fenty Beauty Full Frontal Mascara. This is a very interesting mascara. Has a never seen before kind of a brush. It's flat on one side, or should I say fat? That's how they call it. And then when I twist it, thank you, babe. So you see, the way you want to use it, you want to apply it like this to really lift the lashes, give a volume, and then with the other side, like this, you want to separate the lashes, curl them. Why am I talking when I can just show you? Fat side. So you coat every single one of your lashes. And then with the other side, you just separate them. Now for the lips, I'm going to use this Victoria Beckham lip liner. This is in 02. This makes the perfect nude lip liner. Now I'm going to take a brush. This is a Refer 02 brush. And I'm going to diffuse this lip liner. So it looks like a shadow, not that much as a lip liner. When you have the eyes so contoured and so graphic a little bit, you know, I don't like the way it looks with very sharp contour for the lips as well. Let's use this matte Revlon. This is a matte balm and I love the color. It's in the color 255. Let's move on with the skin because now there is like an unbalance. I'll use this cheek wardrobe from Tarte. This is like a stacking situation. So you've got 2 blushes and a highlighter. I'll take it with this Sonia G classic cheek brush, this color in the middle. Next, I'm going to use this Hourglass Ambient Light, and I'll only take this color right here, incredibly soft Refer 05 brush. From the same palette that I was using earlier, I'm going to take this highlighter right here. This is called, I think, Frosty. A23 Anastasia Beverly Hills brush. I've applied a little bit on the bridge of the nose. Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Ladies, this is the final look. I'm so happy with the way it turned out. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. This way I know what kind of content you guys want to see more. Make sure that you are subscribed to my YouTube channel. Click on the ring bell button if you haven't done that yet. Follow me on Instagram as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Now I'm going to take this Booty Blend. That would be interesting. Now I'm going to take this Beauty Blender. No. Now I'm going to take, this is not a beauty blender. I don't know, what am I saying? This is this is Les Phyto. Do I have to call you now? Oh.